Students, let us discuss ray diagrams for lenses, spherical lenses, and we'll discuss the cases of convex lens and concave lens. This is the convex lens, and the line which divides this lens into two equal halves is called principal axis. And because it is having two surfaces, so it would have two center of curvatures. So one center of curvature is lying here and another center of curvature is lying here. Focus on both sides. Now different cases we are going to consider using the laws of refraction. First, let us consider if the object is lying between the optical center and focus. If the object is lying here, so this is the first case we are taking, when object is between optical center and focus. Then the ray, we know that the ray which is moving parallel to principal axis will pass through the focus after refraction through the lens. So it would pass through the focus. And second, which is passing through optical center, will go as it is without any deviation. And we know that where these two rays will meet will get the image. But now we can see both of these two rays, they are divergent, so they will never meet at any point when you will extend it. So you have to, in this case, what you have to do, you have to extend them in the backward direction, and you will find out the point where these two rays appear to meet. So you will keep extending them in the backward direction till you get the point. So here you see, this is, at this point they appear to meet. So when you will join this point with the principal axis, you will get the image. So this is the object AB, and here we are getting the image A dash B dash. This is the image. Now you can see here, the image we have got is not obtained by the actual meeting of the rays. We have to extend the rays in the backward direction. So in this case, this image is virtual image. And second, you can see this is very small object, and here you're getting very large image. So this image is magnified. And third thing, this is the magnified, and you see, as this object is above this principal axis, image is also above the principal axis. So this type of image is called erect image. It's not inverted. So these are some of the properties of the image formed by the lens when the object was lying between focus and optical center. Next case is when object is, second case we are discussing, when object is at focus. Now let us consider this object is lying here. This is AB and it is lying at the focus, and this ray, after refraction, will pass through focus because this is the ray which is parallel to principal axis, and second ray which pass through the optical center will keep moving like this. So this is optical center. Now you can see both of these two rays, they are parallel, and it is assumed that the parallel rays would meet at infinity. Whether you are extending them in the forward direction or you are extending them in the backward direction, they would remain parallel. So these type of rays will meet at infinity. So this is assumed. So here image would be formed at infinity. And you can see they are going, and here a highly magnified image we will get. Third case is when the object is lying between focus and optical center. Now let us consider object is lying here between the center of curvature and focus. Now this ray which is parallel to principal axis, and second ray we would consider this which is passing through the optical center. So it is convenient to make this ray first because it will go without any deviation, and the second ray will pass through the focus. So in this way you can see here you will get the image. So this is the object AB and this is the image A dash B dash. This was focus, this was C. Now you can see here the image is beyond C, that is center of curvature. This is basically C1 and this is C2, beyond C1. And this is the real image because rays are actually meeting. Magnified and inverted because it is being formed on the other side of the principal axis. So these are the properties of the image when the object is in between the C and F. C is basically C2 here, C2 and F. So here you have got this image A dash B dash. Now when the object is lying beyond C2, for example the object is lying here, let us consider this is the object which is lying here, this is AB. The first line which is passing through the optical center, and second ray which is passing through the focus. Now you can see the image is formed here. So this is A dash B dash. Now you can see the image is real. It is a little bit smaller, so we can write diminished image, and it is inverted, and it is between C1 and F. Next case is when the object is at C2 or this optical center. Then again we can make this ray first, which will go undeviated, and second ray which is parallel to the principal axis will pass through the focus. So here you will get the image. So you can see here this image is exactly at the C. So if this is AB, this is A dash B dash. Now you can see both of these images are same in size. This is inverted, real, and size is also same. So when the object is at C, image would be formed at C on the other side of the lens, and the size of the image would be same as that of the object. Next case is when the object is at infinity. When the object is at infinity, the parallel rays would be coming from that object. So these are the parallel rays which are coming from infinity. And we know that the parallel rays, the rays which are parallel to the principal axis, will focus at the they would get converged at the focus. So all these rays will converge at this point, and here only you will get the image. So what are the properties of this image? Here image is real, and you see here image is formed at the focus. So these are the properties of the image. It is at the focus and highly diminished because we have got just a point for the object which is lying at infinity. So these are some of the ray diagrams for the convex lens. Now let us discuss the ray diagrams for the concave lens. This is a concave lens. Now you can see the first surface is having the center of curvature this side, and second surface is having center of curvature this side. So both of the foci, you can see focus they are on this side is f1 and this side is f2. This concave lens will consider two cases here. First, let us consider the object is at infinity. When the object is at infinity, the rays which are coming from the object would be parallel. Now in this case, these rays cannot bend towards the principal axis. They will diverge, and they will diverge in such a way that because any parallel ray will appear to come from the focus. So it would appear that it is coming from the focus, and similarly here. Two more rays we can draw. So this is parallel ray. Again, it will appear that it is coming from the focus. So this is the actual path of the rays, but when you will extend them in the backward direction, it will appear that they are coming from the focus. So here, virtual image, point-like image would be formed at the focus. So first case we have discussed. This was the first case when the object is at infinity. Then what we can write? Image is at focus, highly diminished because we are getting a point, and virtual. Rays are not actually meeting at this point. So these are some properties of the image. Now the second case is when the object is in between the infinity and optical center of the concave lens. Now let us discuss the second case when the object is in between the focus and infinity. Let us consider the object is here. Any parallel ray, it will appear to come from the focus. In this way, the second ray we can consider to pass through the optical center. So this ray, now you can see these two rays would appear to meet at this point. If this is the object AB, this is the image A dash B dash. So you can consider any of the point here. The image would always be between the focus and optical center, and if you are taking it to infinity, if the object is going to infinity, at the maximum image can be at the focus. So you can see here in all the cases, whichever case you are going to consider, the image is always between the focus and optical center, and it is always diminished virtual in the case of the concave lens. So here we can write image for this particular case. Image is at between focus and optical center. This is this is diminished. It is virtual and erect also. So you can see here, whenever you're using concave lens, image would always be between focus and optical center, and at the maximum it can be at the focus. But in this case, image can never be beyond focus. This side you will never get the image. So these are the ray diagrams for our lenses. convex lens and concave lens. Next we'll discuss the ray diagrams for the microscope and telescopes.